Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 2 of my StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void campaign playthrough. So last time, we reunited with Zeratul and the Protoss, and some crazy things happened. The Protoss decided that right then was the perfect time to try and retake their homeworld of Ire. And Zeratul learned of the coming doom and decided to show up on their doorstep and say, "Yo, wait, stop this invasion. It's dumb timing. Let's not do this right now." And they were not about it. They went ahead and did it anyway. However, Artanis, young Artanis, is now boss man Artanis. He's now the leader. He's now the leader. And Zeratul gave his life to save Artanis because apparently through those dread cord braid things they wear apparently is how Amon, the evil demon Zelnaga guy, is possessing them. And so Zeratul gave his life to sever Artanis's little cords, and that freed Artanis from mind control. And so Artanis has reunited with other surviving Protoss that are also severed their cords so they cannot be mind controlled. And now we are facing the inevitable. Facing our enemy, as it were. Now, there's some interesting developments. First of all, sorry about last episode. It was the episode that went up was a recorded episode from Thursday. Thursday is my day off of meds, and so my energy level, my depression, lots of things are very raging, and Thursdays are very hard for me. And so often I sound a little bit more muted. And so today, as you no doubt can tell, I am on my medication, and so because I'm allowed to take it, the other 6 days of the week, and so we're all good in the hood. And so yesterday was Sunday, is when I put up the Thursday episode, because I was decided it was beautiful weather outside in Utah, and so I took my motorcycle for a longer drive, is what I did yesterday, and it was lovely. Thank you for asking, and it was awesome. So I took my motorcycle, and it was amazing. It was great, and it was a good ride. And then I put up that episode, and that's what we did there. So welcome to Monday, and now we are back at it like a crack addict, as they used to say when I was in high school, because we thought we were so clever, and we're back. And so now we're going to be hopping into it. Now, a couple things. This episode, I am very likely to be interrupted. I'm expecting a call, and I might, if he doesn't call me, I might have to pause the episode to go call him. And he better freaking call me. I feel like I'm hounding this guy. Anyway, so I have a call that either he's gonna call me or I'll call him. But sometime during this video, I might have to cut away rapidly if he calls me or if I have to call him. So that might happen. Also, of course, I have a water with me. I'll be sipping on that. This will probably be a normal length episode otherwise, though. Shouldn't be anything too insane as far as length goes. So hopefully, unlike last episode, which was short, this one should be longer. So that's pretty neato, not gonna lie. Anyway, yeah, so I think we're ready to hit it. So we have this little warp-in thing with this energy. We can warp in stuff, which is pretty neat, including pylons. And now we've officially unlocked the shield battery, right here, which will recharge shields of our units and our cannons and stuff. And then we have, of course, we also unlocked the photon cannon, which is pretty neat, not gonna lie. I'm noticing that this StarCraft Legacy of the Void is more handholdy than the old one, than the last couple were. The last couple, I guess I'd assumed that you knew,
We can now transform our gateways into warp gates. This allows us to warp in warriors to any area with pylon power.
Oh, good looking out. Anyway, I'm noticing that the last two, Wings of Liberty and then Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, they felt a little less handholdy, and I'm noticing this one is a lot of this is what a probe is, this is what an assimilator is, you know what I mean? It's a lot of handholding, and it's and it's fine, it's not the end of the world, but I would prefer it. Oh, he's on gas. I don't want you on gas. Anyway, but yeah, I'm noticing this one is much more handholdy than a lot of other previous ones were. So, So that's a thing. It's not the end of the world, but it would be better for me if it wasn't quite to that level. Alright, now that we can warp in, getting more is wise. Alright, keep going. Feed me more. And you need 75 for a pylon, okay. And it does not cost me anything. Yay. Might as well, it builds my supply and stuff, so might as well. We will need some level of defenses here.
You have not enough minerals.
You're so right, Dad. I don't know if this is another pathway, but well, actually, no, it definitely is. It definitely opens up to the rest of this. Alright, so we have to activate the power cells. We'll keep our eyes peeled for bonus objectives. We will see. Alright, more. Also, we have Chrono Boost. Not that I can Chrono Boost my own probes, apparently. Oh, it actually, that little swirl is normally what it is. It might always be, quote-unquote, Chrono Boosted for the story.
On approach to our nexus.
So,
we must rally our defenses.
relax, dude. Anyway, but yeah, there might be, it might always be Chrono Boosted for the campaign, just to make it easier. Oh. Now that we're, don't even need to bother. How much is a shield battery, by the way? Oh. Cheap. Okay. Anyway. They already deployed the cannons this way. Otherwise,
unpowered warp gates nearby.
I would have done it differently.
Constructing a pylon next to them would restore their power, giving us an advantage. The Spear of Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this.
You're
Of course,
so right.
our probes can always warp in pylons as well.
You're so right. Anyway, but they already set it up to, like, 3 of these buildings were already like this, and I just completed the set. Otherwise, I would set it up like this, because that's how I prefer it, but, you know. Could you guys not be in front, please?
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Oh. And free,
Our forces have discovered a warp gate. Now, we only need to construct a pylon to power it. Warp gate online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
yay.
We are one with the shadow.
I just figured why not. It's like right here. It's, you know, it is convenient having more warp gates, so it's like, sure, whatever. Maybe investing to defend it is a little dumb, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter overly much. Okay, we already have those. We can't go advanced buildings, so I think we're all good. We can get some more pylons, though. We need a cybernetics core. Ho-ho, so we're not all totally good. I might wait till these are done, actually. Putting it back here somewhere would be convenient.
My meditation is on. Command me. My life for hire.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. That's better. I'm okay with the money. We're already starting to float. We're getting pretty good. Although going a couple more probes wouldn't be a terrible idea. Okay, as soon as we have this, then we can grab some stalkers. As soon as we have the cybernetics core. Oh, maybe it's permanent. Maybe it just sits there. Maybe it's not a timed thing. Because now that when I hit that, it moved. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's just like, where do you want to focus your speed? Rather than like, you know, you have X amount of energy. Because like, there's no energy bar anymore either. Maybe that was a change in Legacy of the Void. Or maybe that's for the campaign only. I don't know. I'm not nearly as familiar with Legacy of the Void because I only ever got this one to play the campaign back in the day. Heart of the Swarm and I mean Heart of the Swarm especially, but even Wings of Liberty, I would occasionally hop on and just play against the AI because playing this game is fun. But by the time Legacy of the Void rolled around, I had done that for a while. I mean, quite a while. And so I only got this to play the campaign, and so I wasn't super familiar with it. And the other thing, too, is that when Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm were in their heyday, and when they were huge and, like, much new and brand new, there was a few YouTube channels that I watched, like, religiously. That did, that would cover StarCraft, and they would cast matches and stuff. And there was a few channels that I watched religiously that did that stuff, and they did a lot of it, and I was pretty religious about watching them, and because I thought I was very into that stuff at the time. And you know, and so obviously they don't do it anymore, and I don't, you know, I haven't gone back to watch a lot of that stuff consistently since this stuff was much newer. So anyway, so just because of it, you know, things are different now. Anyway, so yeah, obviously things are different now. So that was the other reason I was much more familiar, because I watched lots of matches that were casted by a couple of different casters, and so because of that, I was very familiar with the game and all the units and balancing and things. But by the time Legacy of the Void rolled around, their casting was less. Ah, here's that call I was expecting, BRB. Hello, my friendings. We're back. Oh my goodness. Oh, we finally did it. That stupid call. I've been dreading that for freaking 2 weeks. Okay, we did it. It wasn't even that bad. It wasn't that bad. Nothing unexpected. In fact, it's much cheaper than it's a money thing. It's cheaper than what I'm currently using. It's great. Don't worry about it. So actually, that does remind me. So before too much longer, I mean, it might be next weekend, because like timing-wise, it sort of depends on some things on my end. But I've been teasing some announcements that's going to come pretty soon with regards to channel stuff. And so that's some fun announcements for the channel. So it might be sometime this next weekend, possibly, depending on timing on my end. But before too much longer, sometime it'll have to be less than 3 weeks. It'll have to be before sometime like the 3rd week in April or 2nd week in April, but sometime pretty soon there'll be announcements officially announcing some of the little fun things behind the scenes that I've been working on, which will explain some of my possible absence with IRL things I've been dealing with. So very excited about that, and especially when I fully talk about it. So anyway, we're back, and that call's over. I feel like a weight is off my shoulders. Like, I'm not even kidding. Okay, let's get to it. Anyway, I don't remember. I think I was saying something before the call, but it was a long time ago now, so I don't remember. But oh my goodness, dude, I feel like light as a feather. I feel like the world is like clearer than it once was. So happy. Finally, it's finally over. I finally did it. Stop them! Free it.
We move unseen.
The second power cell is active. The spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artanis. Your people have finally found true unity.
I think not, filthy pretender.
Sensors online. Wait, what is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
Okay. We're good. I was about to say, I don't know if he was coming off the other side too or not, but. Oh man, I feel like I'm like such a less of a stressed person after finally getting that stupid call over with.
Upgrade complete.
arc.
Intriguing. I serve for now. Karax, I've brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use. We are one with the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
Might as well get some more reinforcements. Alright.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Very well.
We have cannons for days, my guy. We'll be fine. Plus, they have shield batteries, too, for added cheese. As long as they don't attack this. Arubu! It's like a chicken-looking thing. I'm more just curious to see how well this little pack of Zerglings does. Worst case, I'll just warp in some zealots on top of my own base. Yeah, see, that's not that many. See what I mean? They can't even get through his shields. See? It's fine. It's fine.
I would advise caution, Hierarch. You are approaching the Zerg's hive cluster.
Oh.
It will be heavily defended.
Good looking out, my guy. I was just trying to see if that was where that other little warp gate is.
We move unseen. Very well.
Good looking out, man.
Intriguing. It shall be as you say.
Obviously, I'm just looking for the bonus objective, in case you're wondering. Oh.
Very well.
Against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
Oh yeah? Hippie boy?
Nidus worms. Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
I am here in the shadows. Intriguing. You require my skills. I serve.
Might as well just deal with this real quick.
You require my skills.
And my army was obviously pretty nearby, so.
It shall be as you say. State thy bidding.
Yay. Alright. Come on, team.
Very well. Veraku.
I imagine the last one will be over here, but
We move unseen.
we will find out shortly.
Very wise. For the reckoning.
Well, well.
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
Yay.
Shall be as you say.
Alright, let's go, kids. Let's go, kiddies.
Intriguing.
I imagine there'll be another base over here.
I serve for now. Veraku.
am detecting a Protoss presence in that direction. That path does not lead to a power cell.
Such a mistake. Such a mistake.
Intriguing. State thy bidding. We embrace the glory of battle.
That was such a mistake.
My light for iron. My light for iron.
Look at that. Instant army.
You must construct additional pylons. I am here in the shadows.
Right. So look at that. Enemy Protoss base. Now we know.
Very wise.
But it's fine. I just spawned in a new army just like that. So we're totally good. Okay.
Move unseen.
Anyway, the more you know.
Veraku.
But it was funny. I expected him to say something, so when he didn't say something, I thought, "Oh, we're good. It's not a base. I could just look up what's up here." But no, large base, heavily defended, even like carriers and stuff. So, you know, and it's not the objective anyway, so it's fine.
Very well. You
Oh lord, that's an ultra.
state thy bidding.
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online. Only one cell remains.
So true.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come. Cease your struggle against the salvation I bring. All shall be one. All conflict shall end.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Power transfer completed. The Spear of Adun is ready to depart.
Want all Firstborn freed from Amon aboard, Face Smith. We must flee this world if we are to survive.
As you command.
We're like, later. You must defend additional pylons. Huh, I don't know what that one was. Interesting. Activate them all in less than 15 minutes. Yeah, obviously. That don't matter. That don't matter. I wonder how long that call was. I wonder if I could look, because then I could figure out how long approximately I need to cut. So he called me at 12:50, so it approximately was, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe? Approximately?
The Spear of Adun, a marvel of Kalai engineering, and last of the three great Ark ships, each created to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. Though it pains me greatly, I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war. There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time when our culture shined as a constellation. The celestial array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel.
With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
So true. So true. Oh. Fancy. Core Hall? Shikuris. Wow.
Ire lost once more. My grand vision of reclamation left in ruins. I have failed my people. This must not stand. The Nerazim of Shikuris ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Oh, and a fancy monolith. No. I was hoping to go back. But... oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see.
The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the Zelnaga Keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Raynor in many solar returns, I believe he will give the Keystone to us.
I think Shikuris? I think Shikuris. It doesn't actually matter, of course, I don't imagine, but I feel like Shikuris. Recruiting more Templar sounds wise. More Protoss.
No.
Hierarch, Shikuris is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shikuris has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Oh, don't worry, Matriarch. We'll help you out.
Hierarch, before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities within the War Council.
Aha, there's an interface that looks familiar, huh?
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the Spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
Indeed.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Preach!
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. one that cannot be easily lifted.
That's so true. Can I just say I love the way the Protoss talk? Can I just say just the way they talk just sounds so mighty and ethereal. I just love the way the Protoss talk so much.
A preserver? Released from stasis?
She still bears her nerve cords. She is tethered to the collar.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the Executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control the Kala's every rebel. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors.
Convenient.
From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here.
Hell yeah, dude! Artanis is he's not messing around anymore. He's like not messing around.
Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready.
He's like, I'm stressed and I don't want to hear it. No tolerance for this corruption.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique. Trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
are one with the Kala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Aiur. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours.
The Protoss are cool, man. They have like such a cool like warrior culture and like such an interesting balance between like the brutality of no compromise for like against their foes. Like, you know, they're like, you know, there's like whatever signs of a virus in the Terran populace, burn the planet. You know what I mean? Like that interesting balance between the brutality of no mercy for their enemy, but also like that, you know, that warrior classic, like, you know, fantasy culture. You know what I mean? Like honor and brother and things like that. Like it's interesting. It's a really cool balance.
The assembly panel allows you to customize your army based on the Protoss technology we encounter. Select a warrior category to begin.
Wow.
Now you may choose one of the two factions for use in upcoming battles. These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change. Many battles await you, Hierarch. Choose a faction and lead them to glory.
Ooh. There's eventually we'll unlock a third category, but our first one is the Zealot. Obviously. So obviously he has Zealot Charge and then Whirlwind. Deals 10 damage per second on all nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Our second option is the Centurion. Charges through friendly units to intercept enemy ground units. So that would be very convenient because often my Zealots are stuck in the middle and like my dudes are on the outside. You know what I mean? Like my Stalkers or Immortals are on the outside of the blob, and often you'll see me blink out of the way to fix it. But so that wouldn't need to if I did that. That's neat. And then briefly stuns enemy ground units. And so then this is a stun, so when they charge, there's that stun instead. That's really tempting. I might try and use them. Just because of not having to fix that blob thing that often comes up would be really convenient. We're going to try using them, and I will keep our eyes peeled for the third option. That's super neat. Okay, and then this one we have the Stalker. Which of course we know is good. So apparently they'll briefly regenerate shields after blinking. I didn't know that. Deals bonus damage to armor. Or we have the Dragoon. Oh, the Dragoon, what a classic. Enhanced damage, range, and life. Deals bonus damage to armor. So that's also good against armor. Enemy areas for high damage. So it fires slower, but its damage is higher. Provides a high amount of life at the cost of reduced. So he's slower, but he's tankier. Basically. Again, it's funny to switch away from like the two that we've been using, but Dragoons are so classic. I would love to use a Dragoon again. Alright, so we might try using that for a while. That's super neat. And then we might go back to Stalkers, but at least for now. That's super cool. I've only done this campaign once that I can remember. I've done the Zerg one several times, and I've done Terran probably several times. I think I've done Zerg the most. You know, with Wings of Liberty taking up the rear, but this one I think I've only ever remember completing it once. So a lot of this feels very, very, very new, and I remember almost nothing. pretty much nothing about what happens. Wow.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
Oh, I'll be there for you. Fascinating. Can I just say, like, how cool the UI looks? Every time I, like, click on things and all this stuff happens, it's so cool. God, man, it's just so neato looking. Also, this art, though. Damn. I've got to find this art, like, loading screen art. And like add it to the collection. All three of the games had really cool. I remember Wings of Liberty having cool ones too, but I know for sure I remember some of the ones that Heart of the Swarm had, and obviously Legacy of the Void has cool ones. I gotta look for this stuff. So cool.
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people. But the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Indeed. Alright. You know the drill.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle.
Agreed.
They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
Dark Templars, DTs, such classic. Such classic, much wow. I think that's probably fine. Alright, launch bay. Alright, release launch bays. Oh, there's some neutral guys nearby for me to look at. Okay. Also, the world's shaking.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher.
Creepy.
By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Karax, are any of the Spear of Idun's weapon systems ready for use?
Orbital strike is online. Designating targets.
Holy shit. He's gonna bombard from orbit. Here, hold this, buddy.
The Thrasher has been weakened. Warriors, move in and seal its fate.
All right. Well, we got a new ability. We got an orbital bombardment, which is pretty sexy.
You seek ours.
Go, brothers.
Orbital strikes
Hey, you
can
bitch.
now be fired from the Spear of Idun's command panel, Hierarch.
Oh, look at that. Orbital strike. Sticking micro, but...
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
So true. Okay. Hang on, I got a micro up, man. Thank you, I see it. Holy Lord! Okay. Wow, that's neat. Okay, so it's like this whole interface. Fascinating.
The darkness rides.
Apparently it's gonna bug me about it until I use it, so, you know, that's neat. Keep them pumping, I need probes.
I bask in the twilight.
Same. I think I want to go see if I can rescue these guys.
Got to. I am intrigued.
Someone has no detection.
These vaults hold the city's last energy reserves. Claiming them should aid you in the fight ahead.
I am the blade of the Narazim.
These ones? I think that's one of these though.
By the void.
Weird.
Got to.
I mean, we could just see.
I will
Is it this?
comply.
Indeed. Completing bonus objectives will
Ah.
allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power. There are 2 vaults left in the city.
I am the blade of the Narazim.
Fascinating. Okay. Okay.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
Literally was doing that as you said it, my guy. Don't do it. I'm just getting them there. You little shit. Alright, anyway.
What would you ask of us?
Wrong one. Alright, anyway. Now the defenses are getting up there.
Clever.
Alright. Keep your eyes peeled for them vaults. And you know we'll do all them bonus objectives.
I am intrigued.
You don't have any detection. It was a mistake. Lay waste to them, brothers.
The Zerg have extensively fortified this area. An orbital strike would help us break through their defenses.
So true. Oh wow, how insane. Oh, that was dirty.
Got to.
A second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
Zim.
He has detection now.
I am but a phantom.
Okay, hang on.
The shadow god we stand.
Oh, they're so cool, dude.
I will comply.
Hang on, it's being attacked. I got units coming.
Use transmit. Mitoga.
Oh, it's so cool. Man, what a throwback, dude. What a throwback. I feel like when I did this last time, I don't remember using this stuff. Like the Centurion, the Dragoon. I don't recall using that stuff when I did this the last time. Maybe I did, but I don't recall doing it.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
Has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
Kill it.
I am the blade of the narrative. I bask in the twilight.
Okay, anyway. Sorry, I got distracted. Alright, give me one of those. Well, give me a lot of those.
Fear is an illusion. I am but a phantom.
Matriarch Vorizu, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
Clever. What would you ask of us? I have returned.
You must construct additional pylons. This will provide us with supply we can use to train new warriors.
Oh wow, what a fascinating concept. Thanks, man.
What would you ask of us?
Tempted to do it just because it'd be faster, but saving that supply is probably not a bad plan. They're like, hey, your supply blocked. You're dumb as shit for letting that happen. I'm like, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Cool.
Got to.
Hark, it's an old school queen. Nope.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, anyway. Oh, it was already there. Okay. It just did it so instantly, I guess it threw me off. Anyway, okay. We already have everything I need, I think.
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
buy the conduit more time.
Weird, okay. It looks like there's actually no... There might not be a way over. I might have to fly? Weird. Yeah, it doesn't actually look like there's a way over. Fascinating. Ah, can't summon anything over there either. Wonder if they're just there for the memes?
I am the blade of the Narazim.
Just there for the aesthetics? I don't know.
Intrigued.
I can expand over there too if I need to. Like right here, I mean.
Got to.
Okay, let's just go ahead and get over here, boys, and then queue up that because you're about to need it.
Upgrade complete.
I bask in the twilight. From the shadows I come. Meet the enemy. Here is I walk the shadowed path.
All right, just gonna gather up a little bit.
Of the Narazim. I am intrigued
I am coming.
by the void. I am the darkness rides.
There's a lot of gas lying around, can I just say? Quite a lot.
Clever.
Go!
Blade.
Seeing me doesn't mean you can stop me, my guy.
Fear is an illusion. Make use of me. We stand.
He's like dead.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
Goody.
Our blades meet the enemy. I am the blade of the Narazim.
Same though.
I am but a phantom.
I need more troops, by the way.
Clever.
Upgrade complete.
Knock knock. Aha.
I will comply. I am the blade of the Narazim. I walk the shadowed path. Input command. I have returned.
Beautiful.
I have returned.
Alright, there we go. There's a few more troops for me.
Clever.
I think that's that, so I think we'll just move you over there.
I will comply.
Amon has sent another Void Thrasher against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Go, brothers!
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
Clever. Got to
We're looking for the bonus thing, my guy.
by the void.
Hang on a minute.
I will comply.
Okay, so we're all upgraded.
Blades meet the enemy.
Where are you, boy? You cannot hide from me, my friending. Alright, let's see here. Destroy them all.
You seek our service.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
That feels a whole lot like a base.
Fear is an illusion. You seek our
Yikes! All right, so that's probably the base. Just want to point out. Okay.
clever.
So I think we can probably rule out all this stuff.
I am the blade of the Narazim. I walk the shadowed path. What would you ask of us? The Shadow God. You seek our service.
All right, got a whole new wave of
From the shadows.
troops there.
Got two.
All right, so it's probably over here somewhere, I would imagine.
Clever.
Let's go. We'll double check over here just in case.
I am the blade of the Narazim. I am but a phantom.
All right, I think
I will comply.
I'm just like scanning where I've already been just to make sure.
I am intrigued.
Okay, I think it's probably where it is, I imagine. Oh, it's evacuation ship. I was wondering what that was. Got it. Oh, you little pest. Why, though? Alright, hang on. He's over there.
Artanis, another Void Thrasher has been summoned. This one is in the heart of the city.
Yeah, he is a distance away.
You must construct additional pylons.
I have returned.
Go, go, go. I know I'm very far away. I could not have been farther away, as a matter of fact. I can't seem to interact with them, because I was curious if I could.
What would you ask of us?
Almost there, almost there. Okay.
I am but a phantom.
Go, go, go!
Well done, brave warriors. Amon's Thrashers are no match for the Templar.
Will comply.
Alright, quickly now before we get ambushed again. Hopefully it isn't up there. If I explore this last little section and it's not here, then maybe we'll try and see if we can bunker bust that little area over there. Okay. Quickly, my little blob is so slow. Dragoons are so good though. They're slow, but they hit real hard though. Centurions seem to die really quickly though. They don't have a lot of health, but they have pretty good shields. So I don't know. We might go back to regular zealots. I mean, like in general, I do like the idea of them not getting blob, but they're also a lot more fragile. So you know, kind of a balancing act there. Still, they're so cool though. All right. Okay. Let's go see if we can find that. There it is.
We are recovering the last solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented
39
by the time
kills.
our forces return.
Good lord. Alright. The last melon.
Clever. I am not a phantom.
Clear it, brothers.
I will come.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
Huzzah! Hidden victory. I'm getting a lot of achievements, and none of them are for the actual mission stuff. So that's interesting. I wonder what they're all for.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lizul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ayer.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ayer. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Oh, that's Rashagal's daughter. Fascinating. Oh, what a small world
The
after all.
solar core requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience.
Thank you, Carax. We will do that.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
Yeah, you know, some kind of a bad blood between the groups there.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver. The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
You know, she's old school Protoss, so lots of adjustment on her part. Times are different.
Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Oh. Alright, obviously Dark Templar.
Got to.
Super cool. Quickly attacks multiple enemy ground units, permanently cloaked.
Vengeance for ire.
Or the Avenger. Recalls to a dark shrine on death, permanently cloaked. Oh wow. So these guys, when they die, they'll just recall to a shrine.
Got to.
Attack with the multiple enemy ground units.
Vengeance for ire.
The Avenger. I mean, they're also permanently cloaked, right? So it's like they're doing the same thing. Full shields and full life upon taking fatal damage. Come out more than once every 60 seconds. Permanently cloaked. I mean, we could just try him. If I don't like him, we'll just switch back. I'm hesitant about this guy. They seem less tanky than your regular old zealot. So we'll see. We'll just try the new ones for now, and we'll just see if we keep it.
The Solar Matrix Core. Truly an impressive sight.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides power to the Spear of Adum and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready.
Fancy. That was some cool music to hit in there too, man. It was all like
Select the core to
intense.
start reviewing your options, Hierarch.
Thanks, bro.
You look different, Phase Smith.
Ah, you must be referring to these mechanical arms. I constructed them to improve my efficiency while running the solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful.
That's pretty neato.
This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adum's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch. Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Any leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems.
Oh.
You may begin diverting Solarite now.
Alright. So, other option. Oh, didn't realize that meant buying it. I probably would have looked at this other one before I had done that. Increases the structure's unit warp in and research speed by 1,000% for 20 seconds. Wow. Okay, it doesn't spend it. You can just unassign it. Okay, I got you. Cool. Okay, so your options, of course, we have Deploy Pylon, or we also have Chrono Surge, which is like a chrono boost from the Nexus, but like on crack. This one is Orbital Strike, which of course we've seen. And a second option is Temporal Field. Creates 3 temporal fields that freeze enemy units and structures in time for 20 seconds. So it's like, you know, you're like locking, it's like lockdown. Fascinating. Interesting. Orbital Strike is really convenient, though. Oh, it actually does more damage versus armor, by the way. This thing does. Okay, I think we might keep with what we have, but that is interesting. Fancy.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adum.
Hell yeah.
This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
Let's go.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Zelnaga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge, and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him?
Smart move.
Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Look at Artanis thinking outside the box, which is good. I mean, we are gonna need that if we're hoping to win. Look at him thinking outside the box. Yeah, it makes sense. If we're gonna nuke the planet anyway, let's try and lure as many of the enemies there as we can.
Our forces have secured the Zelnaga Temple grounds. Artanis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your phase smith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
Oh, neato.
The moment has come. Let us begin.
Neato. New defensive building. Gotta give him a couple of those.
The sooner the Zenith stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
That's 9.
Agreed.
You should be on.
Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
True. Alright. Keep going, keep going. Hold out for 1 billion Zerg. So there's the stone. We'll keep our eyes peeled for the bonus objective. Ah, there's an expansion. Fancy. Okay. Okay.
Glory.
Keep going. Alright. Obviously, we are gonna need more stuff.
The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors.
We will atone. Eternally.
14, 15, 16. Okay. Getting this base online as quick as we can.
Base is under attack.
Our light lives on.
That reminds me.
Hierarch, there are more resources nearby. We can construct a second nexus near them to accelerate our harvesting.
We will do that. Don't you worry, sport. We'll do it. 16, 17, 18. That'll go a long way towards helping me out. Okay.
Another brood of Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
Well, I wasn't totally prepared for that.
You have not enough minerals.
Not incredibly prepared for that.
Eternally. And there is no
If we could just kindly select all of you, please.
Complete.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith Stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
Meaning what exactly?
We obey. Our life lives on.
Guess we'll find out exactly what that means. Alright, so they are a little bit expansive.
Base is under attack.
Good news, we got it. Bad news is it hurt. Ouch, Charlie. He's like, I almost paid for that with my life.
Artanis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
Alright. That's going. Those are all going.
Base is under attack.
Okay. Just trying to get everything all built up here.
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern access way.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I know, I am poor.
The shadowed path.
Just in time.
Upgrade complete.
I think that monolith is right outside the range, so I guess he gets its own shield battery. I was spoiled.
Ire shall rise anew.
Okay.
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
Well, I was just curious to see how much it did. And the answer is not a lot. Not a whole lot. Alright, go give me one more.
Base is under attack.
Alright, we're fine. I think we'll do something like this. Okay. Hey.
I shall rise anew.
Alright, so now thinking gotta add you to the mix. I also need, it occurs to me those Avengers I lost would have respawned here if I had this ready. So, you know. That would have been neato. Does it repair? Oh, it doesn't. Which means with enough attrition, eventually I would get this thing. Yeah, see? It'll take a long time, but eventually I'll get it without having to lose anybody. Technically. So basically, as soon as it keep all this for the orbital strikes, and then I won't have to lose units doing that. How's that for efficiency? Alright, I need...
Base is under attack.
Yay. Oh, hang on a minute. We're missing a couple. Oh, hark. I'm not gonna worry too mad about saturating this because, like, eventually I'm gonna mine this out and my guys are gonna need somewhere to go. And I have a lot of money, so I might grab a couple, but I'm not gonna worry a whole lot about it. Okay. Already down there. I think we'll grab a couple of those. Mostly for the units I lost, but you know.
Vengeance for all.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before.
Oh.
They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly.
I did not realize I had another ramp. We're good. There we go. Just in time. We dealt with it.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
Oh, we'll be ready, my guy. I know I need... Here, I'm gonna have you go to there, and then you just build one there.
you say.
Okay. And then I'll just route there to that, and then okay. We're getting there.
Base is under attack.
Zap. See, we're ready. Don't worry about it. He barely survived. That lucky dog.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
It doesn't matter, my friending. Alright. I figure getting more of these is not a bad idea.
Base is under attack.
Oh, I barely survived. Lucky duck. Okay. So that's going. Got another one there. Alright. Anywho. Oh, we're getting close. Upside, he's gonna get his own guys killed, so that's good. And this time I'm not gonna lose any units to it. Even better. See, that's why I'm adding more of them.
The Master's gaze falls on your shadowed world.
By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
We'll be ready, my guy.
Base is under attack.
Vengeance for ire. Our light lives on.
A great many Zerg now stand between us and the Zenith Stones. It would be wise to use my Dark Templar to destroy them, Hierarch.
Retribution awaits.
We dealt with it. It was a little scary, but we dealt with it. Oh, almost, baby, almost.
Give your order.
Okay.
A
Base is under attack.
Okay, we're good.
Hierarch, I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
It's fine. We got more batteries. We got more of those little overlook things. It's totally good. Yay. This time I got more batteries because I need more of them. Not regenerating the shields fast enough. Yeah, good luck, pal. Good luck.
With pride.
Oops, sorry, wrong button. Okay.
Iron shall rise anew.
Base is under attack.
Kill them all. Okay, we're dealing with it.
Base is under attack. The moment approaches, and the temple is beginning to align. We must destroy the Zenith Stones before it is too late.
Okay.
Hierarch, I have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
Bonus, hold for 1.5 billion, sir. Alright, well, in that case...
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
So shall it be. Our light lives on.
Base is under attack.
Oh, you little shit.
Our day will come.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Well, that's not ideal. Upside, he's free now.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Our pylon is under attack. The temple is ready, but the Zenith stones inhibit its power.
We must destroy the Zenith Stones now!
Relax.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Glory through perseverance.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base
I have returned.
Base is under attack.
We're dealing with it. It's fine. I'm in concentration mode.
Transmit. Initiating.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Commencing.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Engaging foe.
Uh-oh. This side's completely breached.
Engaging foe.
Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack.
Engaging foe.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Engaging foe.
Our pylon is under attack.
Nuke tie.
Base is under attack.
We're almost there.
Engaging foe.
Our pylon is under attack.
Oh, Lord.
You must construct.
Vengeance for ire.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
It is done. The Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of Adun.
Good. We're about to lose.
Under attack. Base is under attack. You have not enough minerals.
Vengeance for ire.
Base is under attack.
Oh my Lord, we're not even gonna make it.
Is under attack.
I'm like literally not gonna be able to do it. I mean, they're gonna kill me. I'm gonna lose right here. My guys didn't even make it, dude. They're overwhelming me. I'm gonna lose. I did the bonus objective, but I mean, like, at what cost?
Our light lives on. Make use of me. Feel the temple. Engaging foe. Our light lives on. And Artanis engaging foe. Engaging foe.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Artanis, the Zenith Stones have been destroyed. The temple can overload at your command.
Thanks, man. Second time's the charm, as they say.
Engaging foe. Meet your death. Engaging foe. We will atone.
Alright, someone survived the suicide mission. How about that?
Base is under attack.
Engaging foe. Eternal. And Artanis.
Alright, 1.2, we're almost there.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
I know.
I have returned.
Base is under attack.
You don't say.
Base is under attack.
Eternal. Our light lives on, engaging forward.
Base is under attack.
Soul shell. Retribution awaits.
Base is under attack.
1.3, we're almost there.
Engaging forward.
Base is under attack.
Returned.
Base is under attack.
We will atone.
Almost there.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Those banelings are gonna hurt something bad.
Pylon is under attack. Our pylon is under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
It is done. The Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of a Doom.
Hit it!
Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
Nidus works. The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Alone. It is said that those of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala.
Oh, Artanis, get him! There's so many!
But none of us are ever truly alone. For our warrior hearts are bound by honor, tradition. Battle is waged in the name of the many. The brave
Boy, they warped him out at the last possible millisecond. Dang, that was sick. Artanis was slayed back there. Wow, that was impressive. We did it. Okay, so couple things. So I died several times at that last one because I didn't realize that I could destroy those whatchamacallits anytime. I didn't realize I could destroy the Zeniths anytime. I assumed when I destroyed all three of them, it would just, as soon as we hit the billion mark, it would be like, you did it, and it would just immediately end it, is what I assumed. Turns out not true. And I only figured that out because there was one point where I got it, but then they were destroying my base, and I didn't have any way of actually reaching the Zenith. And so then when I eventually destroyed. I don't think I destroyed it. I think what I did is I was like, okay, you know what? I just want to see what happens. So I activated a cheat, not to actually complete the mission with. I just wanted to see if I destroyed the Zenith, would it immediately end it, or would it allow me to choose when to end it? So I used the cheat, made my dudes immortal, then I ran over, destroyed it, and then it turns out it allows you to overload the temple. It's not going to immediately just end the mission for you without your choice. So then I reloaded I think it was 2 checkpoints back, where I still had my little blob, and it was before they were like all in my base and I had no hope. And so I reloaded the save, obviously not cheating anymore. And then I just ran over and just destroyed it, and obviously not cheating. So I just used the cheat to verify to see if what I thought was true or not, because I could have destroyed that Zenith much earlier, obviously. I just didn't because I assumed it would kick off the thing without my choice. But anyway, so it's totally fine. So yeah, I did use a cheat just to verify to see if I was right or not. But I did not use the cheat to actually win the mission. So we're good. And I got the bonus objective, which is what I wanted. So we did it. No big deal. Goodness gracious, there was a lot of Zerg there. There's a lot of Zerg there, can I just say. Okay. So, something new. We have this one. Warp in reinforcements quickly warps in a pylon with 2 melee warriors and 2 ranged warriors to any visible location. So that's pretty neat. And then this one, Solar Lance, strafes the target area with powerful laser beams, fires 3 beams, dealing 200 damage with each beam. That sounds good. We're going to try to use the Solar Lance ability. I'm willing to bet that sounds pretty spicy.
The Nerazine fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
Yeah, you would learn a lot, I think. Doesn't look like I have anything new there.
An Arudin, Shakuris.
Hello, Vorazun.
Shakuris is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribes strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the shadow path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
Aha, look at that. That's nice. Alright. This one is obviously older.
First up.
We already talked, we already saw what he's gonna say about that. Easy.
Evasive war.
Ah, that was a rude way to say hello.
Boss Vessel, this is Commander James Raynor. Artanis? There, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Friend Raynor, you seem rather occupied.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps, an elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attacked reported hybrid leaving them.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce those bulkheads. Reposition the Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they've destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate August Grad.
We will ensure that does not happen, Commander. Engage their fleet and keep their assault at bay.
Like old times, buddy. Like old times.
Hell yeah. The Dream Team reunited. That's so cool. What a cool moment.
It seems fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss see the synchronicity of events and know there is a grander design behind them.
It don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the Keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Xel'Naga.
Where's Zeratul now?
The Dark Prelate fell on Ire. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. The Dream Team all together.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch. I must remind you, our sacred law, the Deul, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings, unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Rohana?
I do not make an assumption. Gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility. In time, you will also.
Mm-hmm. It's true, don't be hateful.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act.
Yeah, we get it. Alright, talk to me.
Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, August Grad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them.
Okay, there is a bonus reward for 15 solarite, so keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. There is a bonus objective of some kind. But hey, we got through that last mission, and now we have a new ability, which is great. And we didn't cheat to actually beat the mission. We just used the cheat to verify that I could beat it naturally, and then backed up and did it naturally. So it's fine.
This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Core is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Oh.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Core leaves anything left to repair.
Oh,
Artanis,
Lord.
if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
Ah.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
Good looking out. Got it. New.
The central stabilizer is nearby. Securing it first will deliver us a staging ground to assault the other 4.
Your command is law.
I don't know how many of those I can take, so maybe we'll just be a hair patient here. Alright, I feel a little better about that.
I walk the shadowed path.
Okay, there, now we can probably go stop them. Go, brothers! Take that, nerd. Ah, so you can gain time by fixing it.
Durability calculations updated.
Commander, your construction vehicles can begin the repairs.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swings through this area.
You wouldn't want to put down some bunkers to help me instead, would you? full of troops, huh? You think that? I would think that'd be pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie.
You have not enough minerals.
We stand watch.
Ho ho. Okay, you. Solar Lance.
We stand watch. Eternal.
Hey, Reapers. Okay. There's that. I need more troops. Keep them coming. I'm assuming there's some more Reapers. Yup.
I am detecting an electromagnetic weapon ahead. The pulse emanating from these devices will slowly damage our shields.
That's not good.
But their solarite reactors may be useful to us. Destroying these devices would be highly advised.
Absolutely. Hang on.
Shall shield this world.
Quickly, please. Electric magnetic don't feel good. Okay.
My conjecture was correct. These solarite reactors can be used to improve the solar core's energy output.
Oh.
I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
Okay. more. Alright.
Give us your we await none shall break us.
Go, boys, quickly now.
Awaiting instruction. Adam Sayos.
Upgrade complete.
Eternally resolute.
Alright. Nine. Put you on 9. Add this other one to 9.
Give us
Alright,
your
let's go.
eternally resolute. Your command is law.
Mobius Corps is mobilizing an attack against our nexus point. Rally our defenses.
They better try their hardest.
Awaiting instructions.
Oh, it's 4 Reapers, my guy. It's 4.
Adam Sayos. Your command is law.
Okay, nice and easy.
Guard.
Welcome aboard the Solarite reactor now.
Make use of me.
Okay, I need you guys to be warp gates. I need one of them. Alright, we gotta fix the next one.
Shall break us. So give us your command. I walk the ship.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, there we go. Gonna get a few more here.
Guard waits. The guard moves. We shall see.
Alright, go, go, go. Oh wow. Okay, let's. You think that's worth it? Wow, good night. That was absolutely worth it.
The guard moves.
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound. Heads up. Looks like Mobius Corps is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
We'll be ready, my guy.
We shall shield this world. The Shadow Guard
Okay, all that's good. Next, shield. You, move it there. Okay. I need... that's not what I need. I need that. And then while we're there... Okay, that's better.
You must place that in the power field.
I have returned. I walk the shadowed path.
Okay.
I walk the shadowed path.
Alright.
We shall see.
Quickly now.
The guard moves.
Alright, question is... I think moving our way towards the last EMP thing as a priority is a good move. It's a fairly good idea.
We shall shield this world.
Base is under attack.
Our blades meet the enemy. Your command
Are you here, boy?
is so be it.
Go, brothers! Hang on, let's wait for my dragoons.
Engaging foe.
Final Solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin installing them as soon as possible.
We shall shield this world.
Okay.
We stand watch. Eternally resolute.
It's a little bit scary with my all my shields hurt so bad, but
For soon.
A third stabilizer has been cleared of enemy forces.
Gotcha. Repairs underway. Man, you're sure pissing Mobius Core off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
thanks, Dad.
Blades meet the enemy. Your command is law. God. We shall shield this world.
Alright. Okay.
Eternally resolute. We shall shield this world.
Now, you want to get me some more toys here. Ugh. Okay,
Retribution. Vengeance for honor. We stand watch. I walk the shadowed path.
same. Alright, so we got some reinforcements on the way. Obviously mostly melee, because that's obviously most of what I'm losing, obviously. Alright, we got all the bonus objectives, so now we can just kind of blitz all the other stuff.
Our
right.
day will come.
Let's go, brothers.
So shall it be.
Calculations updated.
Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands. We must make haste.
Kill them. I think it's a good idea to have an option to warp units in case they get in trouble. Oh, no detection. I was wondering, I was like, how is he doing that without getting shot? Oh.
Nice work cleaning out that base, Artanis. Raiders, let's keep this ground secure.
Oh, hey, that's convenient. Cool. He's actually gonna build units. Neato.
As you say, we obey.
All right, let's see here. Now I'm just like searching for any other obvious kind of points of interest. Cool. All right. Music's going in, by the way.
Vengeance for Iron. I have returned. We obey.
Now it's unnecessary, but I'm kind of seeing if there's any more bases I can build for Raynor. Because not gonna lie, it's convenient having friendly troops, you know.
As you say. So shall it
Well, well. This looks important. Aha! Look at that.
Right on. One less Mobius Core base to deal with. My boys got it from here, Artanis.
Welcome to the party, my friend.
Base is under attack.
with pride.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. Can I see him from there? Oh, I can see him from there. Look at that. Even your cannon isn't like safe. Even your tank in siege mode doesn't outrange me. That's pretty fabulous. All right, I think that's a lot of the important things. Oh, well, we might as well, you know, finish the job. Hi, boys.
With pride.
All right. Anyway, now you can go there. Cool.
Our blades meet the enemy.
Oh.
Iron shall rise anew. We will atone.
Okay. Anyway.
The shadow give us your command. I walk the shadowed path.
Some more melee troops.
We obey.
Claim this last thing. Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Perseverance.
Let's not run past that group of marauders until we're, like, ready.
And ours.
If we could manage.
And ours Adari.
Go, brothers.
Eternally. Our light lives.
go, brothers.
Friend Raynor, Sky Shield has been stabilized, and Mobius Core is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station from here. Gotta say, I owe you big time for this one, partner.
Hey, that's what friends are for, my guy. That's what friends are for. Neato. Easy clap. Well, hey, that was an easy one.
That's a hell of a thing your boys did, Artanis. Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down the cavalry.
We will join you on the surface and extract the keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
I am uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, friend Raynor.
Me either. Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Core evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the keystone.
We shall not let them escape.
He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't get it.
Hyra, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Neato.
It's looking bad, Artanis. A lot of dead people down there. We gotta take these bastards out.
What could have led these Terrans to come under Amon's thrall?
They were assigned to some top-secret details, running security at Dr. Narud's hybrid research labs. After Valerian re-established the government, the Mobius Foundation went dark. Last transmissions were chaotic, crazed. Next thing we know, the attack started.
Then Amon has turned them into his slaves. An army. They are dangerous, but they are only the start of the war to come.
You always were the optimistic sort.
Yeah, you know. Alright, I don't think there's anything new there. Alright, we've got a new something or other, huh? We have a third thing. So this new one is Nexus Overcharge. Allows the Nexus to automatically attack nearby enemy units for 20 damage. Oh. Other option is the Spear of Adun automatically harvests Vespene gas from assimilators without requiring probes. Oh man, that would be so spicy. So yeah, that sounds way more convenient. Automatic simulators, my favorite. Alright, so then once we have enough, we'll be able to get warp harmonization. Stargates and robotics facilities can transform to utilize warp technology. Warping cooldowns are 20% faster than original build times. So they can do like the other warp gates can, but it's also faster than building them naturally anyway. Tempting. Automatic gas is probably more tempting though, not gonna lie. Still, automatic assimilators is pretty frickin' spicy.
I have received word from our scouts. It seems Amon's forces are dividing to conquer separate parts of the sector at once.
How efficient.
Mobius Core is making their way to Bennett Port with the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it.
60 more enemies affected by the disruption. Alright, we'll see what that means. I'm certain it will make sense at some point. Okay, I was just checking my phone, making sure nothing looked bad, but we're good. We're good!
Welcome to Bennett Port. At least what's left of it. Mobius Core's entrenched themselves here to keep us from the artifact. Valerian's setting up his base now. Once he gets...
Raynor, what is happening?
The hybrid are channeling void energy into the keystone. The resulting psionic disruption has overwhelmed the Terrans.
Deploy our immortals. We need heavy assault to protect these Terrans until the disruption subsides.
Man, that's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
The keystone is recharging, Commander. They will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
You ain't kidding. Let's lock and load, partner.
Okay, so we do have an ally and he will help us, but when the little thing hits, he will be...
We shall serve
he will be weakened. Alright, so when the disruption happens,
construct immortals
we'll
from
have
the
to defend our
robotics
allies.
facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
Agreed. Otherwise, we do have allies otherwise, so that's neato.
All right. My boys are taking this fight to Mobius Core. And once you got your defenses in place, bring the heat.
Might as well get that going now that it's automatic.
Glory is eternal.
Glory is eternal.
Our cannon shall.
This disruption has hit my forces hard. We've taken heavy casualties, and we're going to need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire off that keystone again.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about protecting Valerian for that long. But I do have to defend both of them, so... something to keep in mind, which means we gotta macro up in the worst way. Okay, I need you guys to scout for a second. Do I have, like, some finite entrances? Or is it all just wide open to the ages? Alright, well there's kind of a finite sort of a choke. There's a good choke. Alright, what about this one? Going.
I feel your presence.
Alright, well one of the paths.
Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
Oh. Thanks, bro. Okay, so... this kind of seems like a dead end. Am I wrong in assuming that? Keep going. Yes. Okay, cool. So I have several choke points. So that's great. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a little scary keeping them alive. Keep going, keep going.
The keystone is reaching full power, Hierarch. We will need to defend our allies from the hybrid once more.
Oh hey, I'm ready, my guy. I say as I'm not at all ready.
You must place that in a power field.
We stand watch. I walk. Let fear consume you.
Oh, I almost got him. He's like 1 HP. Oh, I don't have a forge.
Your allies' base is besieged.
Yeah, you know.
Your allies are in battle.
You're so right. Oh, like 1 HP again. torture. Oh, that affects the enemy Terran too.
Your allies are in battle. Our blades meet the enemy.
We shall serve forever.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Core.
A little bit tight over here, my guy.
Mobius Core has turned their sights upon our Nexus. Prepare for battle.
All will worship or be forever silent. Is it?
Not ideal, but don't worry. Already prepared, my guy.
Base is under attack.
Okay. Okay. We'll deal with it. I'm getting my defenses ready at the moment. I just couldn't find a good spot for that.
We've broken their defenses. Let's get some bunkers out there.
You have not enough minerals.
I don't expect a huge attack this way because it's like this is just his base is right there, so I feel like he'll go for his base first over mine. So I guess we're gonna rely on that. Okay.
I walk this.
Our blades meet the enemy.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
Yeah, I expect you're right.
We march to victory.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Can't believe we made it out alive. Some of our medics will stay behind in case you need them.
Upgrade complete.
We shall serve forever. We march to victory.
You have not enough minerals.
I hear
Hey, you little jerk. Okay. Go and give me another one of those.
The enemy closes. The attackers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
But now with defenses for home base. Okay.
Damn, that's one hell of a headache. Thanks for the help, Artanis.
It is my pleasure, my friending. Okay, that's all of them. My little probe is still over here.
Base is under attack.
Alright. We're good. And now their bases have defenses. Because I don't want to ever hear it said that I don't care about my allies.
The Shadow Guard waits. I walk the shadowed path.
Well, Rainer's doing better than the Dominion is. They can't even get out of their own base. Because they just barely keep trickling a few Marines at a time. But Rainer's doing good, though.
Base is under attack.
Okay. Now. Now we can start getting our own base a little bit more built.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
We'll be ready.
We shall serve forever.
Alright, got a couple more immortals coming in.
Your minds shall be torn asunder. I feel your presence. Pours along.
Okay.
Your allies are in battle.
Don't worry, it's why I'm running my troops up there.
Our duty is unending. It is destined. I return to serve.
Your allies are in battle. Upgrade complete.
Sabil. I return to serve.
Base is under attack.
We shall serve forever.
Hang on, I'm coming. Oh, see, even my defenses alone are doing a pretty good job.
Pors Allah. Sabil.
Okay. Anyway, you.
The enemy closes.
Survive the hybrid's assault. Continue onward, warriors.
There shall be a reckoning.
Alright, you. And you guys will be on 9. And then, as soon as they're done here.
Went dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
Oh, I got you, buddy.
Our duty is unending.
He's like, alright, 4 Marines and one Marauder, let's go. At least Raynor's trying a little bit. Alright, those are getting there. Okay. Put those up.
Base is under attack.
It's fine. I just want to see what's this way. I don't have any anti-air. Okay. We're good. I got anti-air. Alright, we're coming back, but with anti-air this time.
Base is under attack.
Thank you for your help. Our last science vessels are on their way to the front line.
It is destined.
Okay, so that's going, which is great. Okay, and all those are done. I think we'll probably...
Base is under attack.
Our vengeance for ire.
I like how my cannons have to regularly even defend his base because he's, because he's sending so little men that he can't actually beat the other guys on his own.
There shall
Alright, I think we actually have to go help the Dominion. Let me help you.
Keystone is emitting powerful energies. I expect it will fire again soon.
our light lives on.
Medic, I'm so sorry. I have no choice. You work for the enemy. Well, well. Look at all these free kills. I mean, yeah, maybe, but look how much progress I'm making.
Our day will come.
Okay, this way, please. Hang on, not you. Sorry.
Solace in exile. As you say.
Yay!
Eternally.
Oh, hell. This doesn't get any easier. Time to take him out.
We
Dominion SCVs, establish a fortification line here. Marines, push the battle line forward.
Thank heavens. Almost everyone died. Just a few medevacs left. I'll send them to support the Emperor's forces.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
As you say.
You're welcome.
Vigilant. I walk the shadowed path. We will
All right.
Base is under attack. Give your order.
Go, boys, go! He's just zap, zap. Don't worry, my probe's on it. We'll fix that. Ow, ow! Just in time. Alright.
We will atone.
Science vessels, you want to repair some of my units, please?
Our blades meet the enemy.
is emitting powerful energies. I expect it will fire again soon.
All right.
We will atone eternally.
Mineral field. Your allies are in battle.
Perseverance.
Your allies' base is besieged.
It's fine.
Field depleted.
And Aris Adari.
Go, boys, go.
Your allies are in battle. Your allies are in battle.
Hang on.
Your allies are in battle. Your allies are in battle. Your allies are in battle.
As you say. And
Your allies are in battle.
It's fine. He can't kill all of us.
Getting real tired of that. Let's give him a taste of the pain. Nice work. That area's secure. I'll set up some defenses.
blades meet the enemy.
Focus fire. Ah, look, reinforcements. Okay.
Our blades meet the enemy. Retribution awaits. Glory through perseverance.
Okay. The rest of you can go there. Yeah, I know we're super oversaturated.
There is no solace in exile.
Heal me. Oh,
We
sorry, buddy.
Our light lives on.
Just having him heal all my troops.
With pride. As you say.
I am coming. me help you. Don't worry, the Protoss blob cometh. Go, boys, go. Look at that army.
Well, that
Good
did
God.
it. We pushed Mobius core back. Damn. Look at this place. Even the Zerg didn't tear into the city like this.
Yeah. Ooh, cutscene.
Did you know this warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. Way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, and this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
Oh, the feels, dude, man. Oh, man, that was such a cool moment. Just like they shook each other's hand, and the Raynor's remarks about like, you know, he's like, you know, did you know him? And he's like, no. He's like, but I know his story. I know all their stories. And it was just, you know, it's just like this, like him just talking and like all the loss, and oh man, the feels, dude. That one got me. I was like turning into a puddle in my chair, just like, oh, the feels. So much to absorb.
Rohana.
Means family? Oh, sorry, wrong universe.
Preserver. Rohana.
Artanis.
Oops.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Hierarch. He is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
I mean, yeah, you know, you just hang out in there, okay? You just chill in here. You'll be fine here, okay? Spear of Adun. Solar core. Oh. Alright. Interesting. Oh, okay. I was just sitting here being like, so what's new? But that's what's new. It unlocked it. We don't have the Solarite for it, but it's unlocked. So now we have warp harmonization, which will allow Stargates and robotics facilities to also have the warp ability, just like our Stargates do. Now, obviously, now they're warp gates. Or not Stargates, but you know, the gateways, the barracks units. Anyway, but it will allow the Stargates and robotics facilities to have the same ability. It's also faster, which is very tempting, but the automatic gas is just so good that I don't think I can pass that up. Okay, yeah, I know it's unallocated, but at the same time, I can't click to divert more Solarite to this system. Oh, I could spend it on this if I was, like, waiting. Can I refund it? Oh, I can. Okay, so, I mean, if I have extra while I'm waiting, I might as well just do this. Reduces the time required to warp structures onto the battlefield. Starting supply. Sure. Why not, right?
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you. I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
Oh. New army as
Robotic
well.
assault units can now be added to our army, Hierarch.
Immortals, which obviously are great.
I return to serve.
Creates a barrier, absorbs large amounts of incoming damage, bonus damage to armor.
Adun Torikas.
Annihilator. Shadow Cannon deals heavy damage to enemy ground or air units, bonus damage to armor. Weird. Shadow Cannon deals heavy damage. So now they can shoot air, but they're less tanky? Because like this one, the other ability is that they have barrier. Increases the amount of damage absorbed by the mortal's barrier by 100%. So their shields are extra strong because they're supposed to be tanky. That's kind of the bit. Is that they're... Oh no, it looks like their health is actually extra tanky. And of course they have a barrier. Just in general. I mean, it is nice having them be so tanky. But then this one, it deals heavy damage to enemy ground or air units. and also against armor, but it doesn't have the barrier ability. I mean, just like with any of these, we can just try it. We can just try the Annihilator and just see how it goes. I am a little tempted to make some changes here. The Dragoons are not bad. Their heavy damage is nice. I wish they were a little faster. I'm not going to lie. The rest of my army moves much quicker, and they are much slower, but at the same time, Immortals are, I mean, you know, your armored unit is also slow because they are heavy, you know what I mean? So now that you have Immortals, there'll be other slow units already. So at the same time, maybe it doesn't matter. So for now, we'll try the Annihilator. We'll see how I feel about that. And we'll just see.
Amon's reach extends further than I ever imagined.
This war has only begun. It is one that will test our every limit.
Zeratul believed that the Xel'Naga lived, and that they would aid us.
I have heard his prophecies as well. It is said that the Xel'Naga come from a world that exists where none should. From there, all life in our universe takes its root. Our forebears searched for it, but nothing beyond legend was ever found.
And you? Do you believe as Zeratul did?
Zeratul killed my mother, Artanis. I will always hate him for this. I will always hold him in the highest contempt.
Raja Ghal was corrupted by the Queen of Blades, Matriarch.
Yes, I know that now. Reason has no bearing on emotion. Our kind embraces this more than yours.
Zeratul grieved for her as well. His sense of guilt drove him to uncover the ancient prophecies, to find hope for our people.
You will forgive me if I do not place my faith in the words of an exile.
Now, children, let's get along.
Hey there, your royalness. Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing from your commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
Hey, it's how you know you're close, dude. It's because like everyone gets a nickname. It's how you know you're part of the squad.
Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
Technically, I should end the episode with the cuts. With the cuts, approximately it was like 20 minutes for the phone call, so that's like 3:17, plus the retries on the episode on the mission that didn't go super well. Well, it ended well, so it's fine, but there'll be some cuts for that. So I mean, really, we should stop right here. I want to keep going, and I certainly could. It just, you know, the fact is, it takes more time to upload. Like, then that's just science, so I guess we should just end it there. Anyway, but yeah, I guess that'll be a good place to call it. And, yeah, that'll be a great place to call it. And we made fantastic progress today. We did super, super well. Now, I am curious about what our mission count is sitting at now. 7. Yeah, so we did really well. So yeah, we were on 2, so we did 5 missions in that one, so super, super good. Yeah, it does look like Legacy of the Void so far feels a little bit longer, like the missions, just because the way Protoss is, takes more time. And so far, it seems like the missions don't have a lot of timers so far. In the Zerg campaign, there was lots of missions with timers. It was very much like, you gotta get here, finish it quick, get here, finish it quick. Whereas so far with the Protoss missions, it seems like there's less timers, which is great. I don't like timers, so I like being able to take my time. So that works great for me. Otherwise, though, yeah, we're making fantastic progress, and we will continue on. So, I don't know how many parts this will be, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 or so, but it might be a hair longer. It might end up being a 6th or something, depending on the length of the rest of these missions, because there is, I believe, 19 total on this, and then there is the epilogue, which is 3 missions. So, yeah, so it's pretty quick, So yeah, there's 19 total here, and then 3 more in the epilogue, and then that's it. So I don't know how many missions there is total, but we'll find out. The only other thing I could think of, so like I said about the announcements, they will probably be coming fairly soon. I don't know how. I don't have an exact timetable, but I do know that they'll probably have to happen at least some point fairly soon. So yeah, I don't know when that'll be, but pretty soon. I still have the positive anime review to edit and get that up. Don't know why that's taken so long, but lots of other things on the plate, so that's why that's kind of taken a back seat. And I think that's pretty much everything. As far as I know, upload should be fairly normal, but there might be random alterations because of the amount of IRL things that I'm doing and dealing with on the side, so that uploads might have to take a back seat as I get those things done, depending on how difficult they are to accomplish. Now, it's possible I actually might have tomorrow off. It looks like I might from work, and so I am using that extra time to tackle some of that IRL crap, and so I don't know what it will entail or what else is happening with the schedule. And so there might be a bonus upload tomorrow, and there might not be. We'll just see what happens. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.